Hello, friends. Welcome to Friday Night Live with Huhnkie, episode 265.1. Happy Saturday evening. Yeah, let's do stretching. Okay. I'm cooking my dinner. Yeah, I think it's cooked. Microwave. Okay. Okay. So tomorrow is my birthday. I turn 48 tomorrow, and so today I bought myself some gift. I went to Walmart and bought some chicken gizzard. It's very affordable. Yeah. Birthday treat. Also more Alaska themed hoodies in Walmart. Yeah, different colors. This one is not the one I bought today, okay? So the one I bought today is kind of like a light blue and some other colors. Okay? Yeah. I'll wear them later. And also I went to a craft store in Wasilla downtown and bought a laminating machine, laminator and pouches. Yeah, it's like based on electricity heating lamination, okay, of some uh paper articles that I'd like to be preserved. Okay, yeah, so that was nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Booyah. Also, yeah, vodka, whiskey, I bought 10 too. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, now let's do fencing. Okay. Yeah, I'm very, very beginner in fencing. Okay. Yeah. So fencing is very good for lower back because it does a lot of squatting. Okay, yeah, it's just very very cool, right? And they do sideway. Oh, so that's more kendo style, right? Yeah, but fencing sideway. Okay. Yeah. Hooah! Okay. Hooah! Hooah! Right? Hooah! 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 All right. Yeah, good squatting. Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes break. Thank you. Woo! Good exercise there. Okay. 5 minutes. Thank you. Uh-huh. Okay. We'll take a break from mathematics, okay? So let's go to Instagram Live, okay? Yeah, I do feel the need to take a break from mathematics, okay? So, yeah. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, so I do hell to redo when I look at my cell phone, back of mirror, you know. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. And this is like a Wasilla t-shirt that I bought from Walmart, okay? Wasilla, Alaska. How nice, right? Yeah. I live just outside of Wasilla, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Can do better than that. Okay. Good. Yeah. Enough selfies. Okay. There we go. Hello, friends. Welcome to Friday Night Love Huhnkie episode 265.1. Happy Saturday evening. Yeah, let me wash my hands. Oh, yeah. Good times, huh? Uh, so, yeah, we talked about the one credit to this class. I got a B for whatever reason, okay? But it didn't really affect my grade. It was one credit, okay? So, yeah, when I graduated from Madison, Wisconsin University, that was 2004. My GPA was 3.9 out of 4.0. Okay, yeah, okay. But the Jewish class was nice. I liked it. Okay, yeah, I learned a lot, and it was nice. It was a very memorable class. Okay, yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was nice. Okay, yeah. Now let me drink some of that sake. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. And do they recommend refrigerating it? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that's fine. So that's fine too. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. So after Madison, Wisconsin University, I went to Cornell. Okay, yeah, for my PhD. Although I dropped out after 2 years, but it was good. Okay, yeah. Why did I drop out from PhD? Computational biology, computer science department. Why did I drop out after 2 years in PhD program? I realized that I could not handle it. Okay. Uh, PhD level, it's not for everybody, and I tried, but I could not do it. Okay, it was too much. Okay, and later on, okay, okay, so 2 years after Cornell, I went to Los Angeles, California. Okay, and then after that, I lived in Los Angeles, California for 3 years. Hollywood, okay, yeah, I worked as a computer programmer. In my spare time, I did some filmmaking, acting. Okay, 3 years there, Los Angeles, between 2006 and 2009. Okay, after that, I joined the U.S. Army. Okay, I was in U.S. Army active duty, 94 Romeo, electric chauffeur helicopters for 4 years. And when I was in the U.S. Army, I tried to be special forces. Okay, and so 1 month, about 1 month intensive training in Fort Hood, Texas. Then we were sent to Fort Bragg, North Carolina. That was 2011. Okay, and it was 3 weeks in hell back then, 2011, in Special Forces selection course. Okay, and I dropped out after 2 weeks. Why? I could not handle it. Yeah. So just like a PhD program, okay? Cornell, that's Ivy League. If that can you, okay? Yeah. A PhD, I could not do it. It's like US Army Special Forces, right? I could not do it. I tried, and I'm glad I tried. I learned a lot, but I realized that I could not do it, so I dropped out in both occasions. Okay, that's fine. So after that, I came back to regular army, Fort Hood, Texas. Yeah, it was nice. After that, after U.S. Army, I went to Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School. That's top 10 law school, technically. Okay, welcome. Good evening. Hmm? So, good evening. Mighty Professor Leaders. Yeah, martial arts, education, career development. Thank you. Good evening. Yeah, happy Saturday evening. Okay, more story time. Yeah, 5 minutes break. Okay, vocal rest. Mighty Professor Leaders. Yeah, martial arts, education, career development. Thank you. 5 minutes vocal rest. Okay, thank you. Good evening. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good evening. 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, let's do dancing. Okay. Yeah, dancing. Nice. Okay, welcome back. We are back. Some brightness adjustment in my cell phone real quick. Uh, there we go. Welcome. Yeah, some story time. Yeah, welcome. So thank you. And so after army, I got GI Bill, and so I got admission to Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, which is top 10 law school, but well, U.S. World and News Report or something. But they're in and out of top 10. Like sometimes they're top 10 or top 9 sometimes, but then 11, top 11, top 12. They go in and out. Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School. Kind of fringe. Okay, so okay. And I was like, okay, so it's elitist. But it's public state school though at Michigan. Okay, so part of University of Michigan. Okay, which is very good school. Okay, so and they also have very strong engineering school too, Michigan. Okay, so yeah, I've been to their gym. Okay, so engineering campus. I've been to their gym. Okay, so I had a car. Well, I still do, but it was nice. Okay, yeah. So Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, very good school. Okay, and I was like, I do not want to drop out again. Uh, but dropping out of some elitist institution, actually, I had the experience first time in South Korea, Science High School. I dropped out after 2 months. I transferred to regular high school, Sewa High School, which is also very good high school, but that's more like public high school, okay? Yeah. And I did graduate from that wonderful high school, okay, regular high school, okay. But I did tried at the Science High School. That's like very elitist in South Korea, okay. I dropped out after 2 months, okay. So why? I could not handle it. Too much homework, too much studying. I like studying, but not too much. I study when I want to, okay? I'm kind of shenanigan scholar. Sure. Sounds about right. And but Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, I did not want to drop out again. Okay, I dropped out of Science High School in South Korea. I dropped out of what the PhD program, Ivy League, Ithaca, New York, Cornell University, and then I dropped out of U.S. Army Special Forces. And now Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, top 10 law school. I did not want to drop out again. So do you know what I did? Law school, typically 3 years. I took 2 summer semesters. I graduated in 2 years. My GPA from Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, barely over 3.0, okay? Yeah, out of 4.0, barely over 3.0, barely. But I did graduate in 2 years because I did not want to drop out again, okay? So I graduated as soon as possible. I took 2 summer semesters, okay? And it worked. After that, I came to Alaska. That was 11 years ago. Yeah. Uh-huh. Why Alaska? Adventure, freedom. Okay, yeah. Monsters to come, okay? Yeah. 5 minutes break, okay? Thank you. It's the martial arts, okay? Sure. Yeah, like hook, okay? Hua! Right? Hua! Right? Ooh! Oh, ho, ho! Hua! Right? Hua! Oh. 5 minutes. Woo! Okay. Okay. All right, now let's talk about law school a little bit, okay? Edinburgh Michigan Law School. Very good school, okay? Yeah. But let me redo my hairdo, okay? So Edinburgh Michigan Law School. Very good school, okay? Yeah. Uh, But two professors gave me a C, two C's, okay? So two law school classes. I was like, C? This is a gentleman C, whatever, okay? What gentle lady C? I'm like, C? Really? I've never gotten C before. That was weird. I still do not think that I deserve C, okay? I maybe B. But C, really? Actually, I got okay. Three professors gave me C, okay, but one professor who gave me C, actually, he was generous, okay, because that one was very difficult class. But the other two professors who gave me C, two C's each, I do not think I did deserve C, okay? I think I did deserve B at least. The thing is this, the law school grading, okay, it's very subjective. If you write essays, it's very highly subjective, okay? So, welcome, good evening. Yeah, my professor leaders. Yeah, 맞아, education development, okay? Thank you. Mm. Yes, so, I mean, I did not protest to those two professors in law school who gave me C's, okay? But I voiced my objection. Not then, but now. Okay. I think I deserve that as B. What classes were there? I'm not gonna tell you. Okay. Yeah, but I would not say it was unfair. I would say it was too subjective. Okay. And because I think I did pretty well in those two classes. I think I deserve that as B. Okay. So it was just subjective. Okay. So I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. But hey, I graduated, okay? Yeah, so everything's fine. Uh, and some other law school classes, I got B. And this one class, I got B. I mean, there are many classes I got B, okay? But one class I remember, that professor was very generous to me. That one was another very difficult class. And that professor was very generous to me to give me a B. I remember. It kind of evens out, right? Yeah, sure, sure. Thinking about it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but it was nice. Very good law school, Edinburgh Virginia Law School. Okay, uh, I liked it. Okay, yeah, it was very nice. Okay, yeah, the U.S. Army. I really liked it. Okay, Fort Texas. Okay, oh yeah, Fort Benning, Georgia. Army boot camp. I liked it. Okay, and then AIT, Fort Gordon, Georgia. Okay, oh, I liked it. Okay, oh, yeah, it was cool. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. How about Alaska? Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Hmm. 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. Bucharest. Yeah, I'll tell some more stories. Okay. Yeah. 5 minutes. Okay. Time check now. It's been like 30 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Now, let's do some dancing. Okay. We do dancing. We do martial arts. Okay. Dancing. I don't know. Okay. 5 minutes. 2015. When I was in Michigan Law School, near graduation, okay, it's a May time, okay. I told my friends, yeah, I'm going to Alaska, and they asked me, why? What's in there? What's in Alaska? Nothing. Okay, it's big empty place. Just kidding. We have electricity, we have running water, shelter, we have everything. We have internet connection, okay. Alaska have everything that any other places have, okay? So, yeah. Yeah. I guess I wanted to get away from it all, okay? Um, uh, but in Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, before that, I was in the U.S. Army, okay? So when I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, okay, I did study, but I didn't study too much, okay? I ever study in like law school libraries? Uh, a couple of times, I guess. I'm like, look, I just got out of the U.S. Army, honorably discharged. Okay, so give me a break. Okay, so let me have some fun. I want to be happy. I went to dance clubs. Ann Arbor, Michigan, Ann Arbor, also Farmington Hill, Detroit, Pontiac, Grand Rapids, and some other cities in Michigan State. I also went to dance clubs in Ohio, Indiana, neighboring states, okay? During the weekends, okay? Yeah, alone. Hmm. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah. Mm. So did I dance? Sometimes, yeah. So come weekend, like Friday evening, okay, yeah, from Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, I commuted from Ypsilanti to Michigan, which is like about 10 minutes drive, okay? Yeah, so one bedroom apartment, Ypsilanti to Michigan, a wonderful town there, okay? Yeah, about 10 minutes from Ann Arbor, okay? Yeah, so after Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School classes, Friday evening, driving back home, one bedroom apartment, Ypsilanti, Michigan, okay, and turn on the music video, yeah, the Sugar Ray, every morning. Acoustic guitar, right? Everybody. Wait, I'll turn on that music video as I dress up, suit and tie, to go to dance club, okay? Yeah. Also, I turn on the in YouTube, okay, the dancing lessons for free in YouTube, okay. So yeah, practice some dancing before I went to dance club. I was serious about it, learning how to dance, okay. Yeah. So was I more serious about learning how to dance than doing good in law school classes? Maybe. I'm just kidding, okay. I did okay in the law school classes. I got 3.0. barely over that, like 3.0000123 something like that. Okay? Out of 4.0, 4.0. So I did okay in law school. Okay. How about dancing? Well, in Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, there's this partnership dance club, okay, and I did attend, okay, because I'm mostly a solo dancer, but I did learn some, okay, but it was not a class, but it was like dance club in Ann Arbor, Michigan University. It's kind of like a dance gathering, partnership dancing, okay. I did learn some semi class, okay, but it's not like part of the school class, okay, so it's more like student club basically, okay. Hmm? But when I went to dance clubs, right, in Michigan, also sometimes Ohio, Indiana, neighboring states, okay? Yeah, I did dance sometimes, but it's not a school class, so nobody's grading me. But if somebody graded me dancing in dance club alone, solo dancing style, I do not think that I would have gotten a C. My guess, I would say I would have gotten at least B plus. So let's dance, okay? Yeah, then we take 5 minutes break, okay? How about get fly dancing? Okay, it's brand new, okay? Yeah. Yeah, feel free to grade my dancing, okay? Yeah, get fly dancing, get fly. 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes, thank you. So how would you rate? How would you grade my dancing? F, D. Look, I'm like whatever. I just want to have fun. Sure, F for fun. Sure, sure, sure. I can accept that. Okay. Not for failure. No, F. No, F for fun. I can accept that. Okay. Yeah, sure. Welcome to humor show. Okay. Yeah, humor school. We're just having fun here. Okay. Yeah. Huh? Okay, so I flew from Detroit, Michigan to Anchorage, Alaska, okay, in 2015, late May. We stopped by maybe Seattle, Washington, maybe. Okay, yeah. Or I don't remember. Okay, so maybe San Francisco, California, or maybe Vancouver, Canada. Okay, yeah, but yeah, from Detroit, Michigan to Ann Arbor, Detroit, Michigan to airport to the Anchorage, Alaska, 11 years ago. One carry-on backpack, two check-in luggages. So I got my check-in luggages. Anchorage, Alaska, 11 years ago, late May. So I got outside of the airport building and I smoked cigarette and looked around. And there was nobody. Well paved road. Yeah, clean. Paved road. Sidewalk. Yeah, a mountain over there. Okay. But there was no human being. It was surreal. Yeah. I'm not making this up, okay? Yeah. Alaska is kind of like that, okay? It's like Twilight Zone TV show. Like, where's everybody? It was kind of like that, okay? Yeah. It was surreal. It was strange. It's a bit jarring, bizarre, okay? It's scary. No, I am a martial artist, okay? So it was weird. Huh? It's something I didn't experience before. Yeah. Did you like it? Mhm. But it was something I did not expect. It's like strange land. Yeah, like I found myself to be a stranger in a strange land. Okay, so it was kind of like that. Okay, so it's something different. It's like something I have not experienced before. Okay, so that was 11 years ago. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is Alaska, huh? Okay, okay. There's a mountain over there, well paved road, and no human beings. Okay, okay. 5 minutes, right? Okay. That was interesting experience. Okay, it was like, huh, interesting. Wow. So yeah, it was unceremonious, but that's understatement. Okay, it's like of course there's no welcome party because I didn't know anybody in Alaska. I just came. Okay, so but it was so quiet outside the airport. Okay, it was okay. Huh. Okay. Okay, so I smoked cigarette. Okay, and after that, yeah, it's airport. Okay, so later on, yeah, some more people. Okay, okay, okay. Good. Now I'm not in some another planet. Okay, I'm still on planet Earth. Yeah, nice taxi cab. Okay, and went to a hotel. Okay, yeah, in Anchorage. I think it was a Midtown Anchorage. Okay, so okay. Now let's get an apartment. Okay, and I did not have a car back then. In Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, yeah, I did have a car, but I sold it. Okay, so uh, okay, let's get an apartment. Let's get a used car with my Migo savings. Okay, yeah. So I got an apartment and I got a used car. Now let's get a job. I was unemployed for 3 months. Okay, yeah. What did I eat? Ramen noodles. Okay, yeah, microwave ramen noodles. Once in a while, yeah, chicken drumstick. Okay, from Walmart, frozen chicken drumstick boiled in plastic jar in microwave, and apples, vegetables. Healthy diet. Okay, yeah. I was in a survival mode. Yeah, 3 months unemployment. Okay, yeah. It was tough. Okay, yeah. It was mentally tough because I was running out of money. Just 2013. Oh no, 2015. Okay, I was born in 1978. So 2015. Okay, so 15 plus 22. I was 37. Okay, and I remember one time I called my parents who are in Seoul, South Korea. Okay, yeah, welcome. Yeah, good evening. Welcome, my professional leaders. Yeah, martial arts, education, curriculum. Okay, I like your name. Yeah, it's about running, exercise, right? Yeah, I do run. Okay, running is great exercise. Okay, yeah, I like your name. Okay, nice. My professional leaders. Okay, yeah, martial arts, education, curriculum. Okay, thank you. Yeah, good evening. Welcome. 5 minutes break, vocal rest. Okay, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And more stories to come. Okay, yeah, Alaska adventure. Okay, yeah. 5 minutes. Thank you. Yep. Okay, welcome, welcome. Good evening. Yeah. So, running is fantastic. Yeah, thank you. Now back to Alaska story, okay? 2015, 11 years ago, okay? So, 3 months unemployment, okay? Because I didn't know anybody here, okay? Uh, so I called my parents who are in Seoul, South Korea. Back then, they were quasi-retired, okay? Uh, so I called my parents, hey, can I come back to Seoul, South Korea and live with you in your house, please? I did say that in Korean language, okay? Because and they asked me why. Because I came to Alaska 3 months ago, but I'm having difficult time getting a job here, so my money is running out. Can I just come to Seoul, South Korea and live with you in your house, please, in Seoul, South Korea? I just said that in Korean language, okay? And my parents, they said no. And I was like, why? They said, Huhnkie, son, look, if you cannot get a job in America, do you think you can get a job in Seoul, South Korea? Do you know what it is like in Seoul, South Korea, the job situation? If you cannot get a job in America, there's no way you can get a job in Seoul, South Korea. That's what they told me. I was like, okay. And my parents told me, hey, but if you're running out of money, yeah, we can send you some money. And my response, I did not say this to my parents, okay? But I'm a writer. So let me add some fictional stuff, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a lawyer in Alaska, okay? Yeah, now, but it took me a long time, okay? Okay, but thank you for remembering. Yeah, I'm a lawyer, okay? Yeah, in Alaska, okay? But that took a long time, okay? That story later, okay? But back then, 11 years ago, I did not have a job, okay? So when my parents kindly generously offered me to send me some money, and I was like, yeah, thank you. But I did not say this, but my response was like, look, I have my pride. At the age of 37 back then, 11 years ago, how can I possibly take money from my parents? I had my pride, and I still do. 37 years old, 11 years ago, I cannot take money from my parents. I have my pride. Welcome. Good evening. Story time, okay? Yeah. Yeah. What happened next? Yeah. 5 minutes break, okay? Vocal rest. And I tell you, okay? Yeah. It's an Alaskan adventure, okay? Yeah. I tell you the rest of the stories, okay? Yeah. Survivalism. that, that was tough. Okay, yeah. 5 minutes break, vocal rest, okay? Thank you. Yeah, welcome. Good evening. Okay. Yeah, Minecraft cheerleaders, yeah, martial arts, education, curriculum, okay? Thank you. 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, thank you. Okay, 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah. Let's ventilate, okay? Yeah. Yeah, fresh Alaskan oxygen in the room, okay? Okay, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, some bizarre story, right? Looking back, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so my parents offered me money, but I said, yeah, thank you, but no thank you, because I have my pride. Okay, I'm 37. Back then, 11 years old, I was 37. I cannot take money from my quasi-retired parents from South Korea. Thank you, but no thank you. Okay, so then what do I do? Maybe I'll be housed in homeless shelter in Anchorage, Alaska. Okay, but homeless shelter does not allow any alcoholic beverages, and I'm a drinker. Okay, and I have a few dollars in my pocket, a few gallons in my car gas tank. Okay, let's go to a bar. Maybe I'll be housed in homeless shelter where drinking alcohol is not allowed. Okay, let me have one last beer tonight. So I went to Chico Charlie's. There's like a nice bar and restaurant halfway between Midtown Anchorage and downtown Anchorage. I've been there many times. Okay, it's a nice bar, restaurant. Okay, sometimes they play like live local music band concert. Okay, also they have big dance club too, dance floor. Okay, yeah, I've been there many times. Okay, so before I get housed in a homeless shelter, well, alcoholic beverage is not allowed. Let me have one last beer. I got a few dollars in my pocket. Okay, so I went there. I drove there. Okay. Hmm? This not they have nice patio, open roof. Okay, smoking area for cigarette smokers. Okay, so I'm a smoker too. Okay, so yeah, beer, bottle beer, and smoking cigarette smoking area, open roof. Okay, yeah, Chico Charlie's, nice bar. Okay, okay. So I was like, okay, so this is my last beer before I get housed in a homeless shelter, huh? Okay, cheers. Yeah. Okay. Then what happened next? I'll tell you after 5 minutes break for chorus, okay? I'm 47 now. Oh yeah, yeah, it's 5 minutes break. Thank you. Yeah, I tell you the rest of the story, okay? It was nice, yeah, nice, good story, okay? Yeah, sure. Now, let me get myself some wine, okay? It's Cabernet Sauvignon, okay? Dry red wine. I love it. Yeah, dry red wine goes very well with story time, okay? Yeah. So, like, Chico Charlie's, okay, back in what, 2015, like June time, okay? So, about 11 years ago, okay? So, uh, my one last beer before I get housed in a homeless shelter, where alcoholic beverage is not allowed, okay? And smoking cigarette, no, cigarette smoking area, Chico Charlie's, okay? And then, okay, in Alaska, it's like other cities, Anchorage, Alaska, okay? Like other cities, bar, yeah, there are a bunch of these single straight guys like me, okay? So, we smoke cigarettes, the cigarette smoking area, okay, okay, okay. Okay, so, I met this gentleman. So 2015, I was like, no, that's, yeah, 2015, okay? So there was, I was 37. And this gentleman I met there, Chico Charlie, cigarette smoking area, he was probably like 27 or 25, younger than me by a decade, okay? I was 37. He was like about 25, okay? Yeah, we're just single straight guys, okay? Yeah, bar. Uh, many of them, right? Yeah. Yeah. As a high, yeah. Good evening. Yeah. Yeah, but because we are single straight guys, okay, adults, yeah, and there's some ladies, okay, so in the bar, it's a nice dance club too, okay, so welcome, good evening. Yeah, Alaskan story time, okay, yeah. So, yeah, I asked him, okay, yeah, there's some ladies here, okay, and I asked him, I was 37, he's like 25, something like that, okay? We're adults, single straight guys, okay? So yeah, hey, there's some ladies here, okay? So who do you think is the prettiest? I did ask him. And he said, yeah, he laughed, okay? Yeah, he did, okay? Yeah, he did laugh. It's kind of strange question, right? But look, it's a bunch of single straight guys, adults, okay? So we're just having a conversation, okay? So it's a strange kind of conversation. But between us guys, it's okay. Right? Yeah. We're adults. Single straight guys. Yeah, in Anchorage, Alaska, okay, so. And he said, yeah, I like that lady over there. Yeah, I think she's very pretty. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a proposal to you, okay? So I'll be your wingman, okay? You and I, we walk up to that lady that you think is the prettiest, okay? And I just stand beside you and support you. And you start a conversation with that lady that you think the prettiest. I just be right next to you, support you. I'm not gonna say a word. And he left, okay? He left. He did not leave. He did not leave me. He did not left me. No, he left. Haha, okay? Okay. Then he asked me a question. Hey, what do you do for a living? What's your job? I said, well, I'm unemployed. I'm looking for a job. And he asked me, what did you used to do when you had a job? And I said, I used to be a computer programmer. And he said, really? Hey, look, my boss is looking for a computer programmer. Okay. So yeah, what's your phone number? Okay. Yeah, yeah. I Are you free tomorrow? Of course I am. I'm unemployed. Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Give me your cell phone number, and I give you address of this company I work for. Okay, I introduce tomorrow morning to my boss because he's looking for a computer programmer. I was like, oh yeah, sure, yeah. It was like that. Yeah, Deus ex machina, okay, God from Washington, okay, it's like a miracle kinda, okay. It- I'm not making stuff, okay. It happened 11 years ago, okay. The rest of the story, yeah, I'll tell you, okay. 5 minutes break. Time check now. We are 12 minutes. We have more than 30 minutes left, okay? Yeah, so 5 minutes break, okay? Thank you. Yeah. True story, okay? Yeah. Good story though. Yeah. Wow. Right? Yeah. 5 minutes. Thank you. Right? Yeah, so I mean, for 3 months unemployment 11 years ago, 2015, okay. Yeah, I applied for jobs, okay, and but it was tough, okay. So and my parents told me, yeah, keep applying to jobs, okay, don't just quit. And I did keep applying to jobs, okay, but my money was running out. So I went to Chico Charlie's to have one last beer before I get housed in homeless shelter that does not allow any alcoholic beverages. Okay, and then I met this gentleman about 10 years younger than me. Okay, and he said, yeah, his boss is looking for computer programmer. Yeah, I can come to program. So next day, yeah, I went to the company that he worked for. Okay, and he introduced me to his boss who's looking for computer programmer. Okay, and he hired me. And that gentleman, the boss gentleman of that company, probably mid 40s, older than me for sure. Okay, maybe mid to late 40s. Okay, maybe early 50s. Okay, I don't know. Okay, but he's very good exerciser. Okay, yeah, so muscular guy. Okay, yeah, I remember him. Okay, good gentleman. Okay, he did not ask me for resume, cover letter, references. No, he just hired me. Why? Because uh, the guy younger than me, okay, that guy was my reference basically. Who I met 1 day ago in Chico Charlie's restaurant bar, drinking beer, smoking cigarette. Okay, and that young gentleman is like uh not son but protege, number one employee of that company. Okay, so the both gentleman trusted that younger gentleman, his judgment. Okay, so he hired me on the spot, just like that. Okay, okay, thank you. So now I have a job in Alaska as a computer programmer. Okay, good. I can pay my bills. Good. Yeah. What a story, huh? Yeah. Somehow it worked. Mhm. But it was not a software company. I was like in-house programmer. Okay. So I worked there for 3 months. So and they didn't quite need me. Okay. So okay. So I was laid off because it was not a software company. Okay. I was like in-house programmer. Okay. Yeah. So they laid me off because they did not need me. Okay. After 3 months. Okay. Then I got another computer programmer job in Jebel, Joint Base, Emmondorf, Richardson. This Northern Anchorage is U.S. military base. Okay. And as a computer programmer, I worked there for 3 months. Yeah. State of Alaska agency, governmental. Okay. It was nice. Okay. After that, 3 years after that, yeah, 2018, yeah, I take Alaska bar exam. I passed, and I got a lawyer job in Wasilla, Alaska, 2018, 8 years ago. Okay. After that, I worked there in Wasilla, Alaska, for 7 years. Okay. After that, yeah, my former boss retired in his 70s. Okay. And back after that, that was last year. Okay. And I was unemployed for 8 months. After that, earlier this year, yeah, I got another lawyer job in Anchorage. Okay, yes, everything's fine. Okay, So I have this history of extended unemployment, uncertainty, and like running out of money. Okay, and modest story. 5 minutes break. Okay, yeah, vocal rest. I'm 47. Okay, 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Time check now. Yeah, we got about 30 minutes left. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes break. Thank you. Adventure, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we go to humor show. Humor school. Oh yeah. Okay, so the most recent unemployment period last year, okay, 8 months, the longest unemployment experience. But I have some more savings, okay, so uh, but still gradually money was running out again. Okay, that was last year ago, okay, and here we go again. Unemployment more extended, 8 months. Uncertainty. Will I get a job? Yeah. So I need some help. Okay. I'm in Match Valley, halfway between Wasilla and Big Lake. Okay. And we have sister city, Palma. Okay. And they have in Wasilla, Big Lake too. Yeah, they have some charitable organizations, free food to people who are suffering from economic financial hardship. Okay, but because I live in halfway between Big Lake and Wasilla, okay, maybe I did not want to be known as a economically destitute guy because I live here, okay. Maybe I wanted to preserve some of my reputation, my pride. So I went to Palma instead, okay. but it was not exactly like that. Okay, it was just it happened to be open that day. Okay, when I needed some food. Okay, but I watched this Amadeus movie, like Mozart, an Amadeus movie. Some advisor to him, it's like, hey, you shouldn't. I do not think it's a good idea that you are known as a debtor in Vienna, Austria. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of making up a little bit. Okay, adding my own stuff because I'm a writer, fiction. Okay, so, but it just happened to be open that day in Palma, free food. Okay, and it was very nice. I'm very grateful. Okay, volunteers, charitable organization in Palma. Okay. It was winter time. It was cold. Okay, but they were very eager to help us who are suffering from financial economic hardship. Thank you. I think it was like November last year. Okay. Yeah, the volunteer organization in Palmer, March Valley, Alaska, America. Okay. Very eager to help, kind and generous. Thank you. Some donated food, like hot dog sausages and carrots. I remember the carrots. Okay, I think this Alaskan grown carrots. Okay, very very special, amazing flavor in the carrots. Okay, and that was amazing. Okay, yeah, some tangerines, fruits, bread, canned beans, donated by some nice supermarkets in Alaska. Okay, thank you for your charity. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so it was quite an adventure. Yeah. My recommendation to my friends, believe in divinity, God, goddess, gods, goddesses, okay? Uh, in my experience, it helps. It really helped me. Higher being, looking out after us, divinity, okay? Somewhere up there. Also, people, volunteers, charitable organizations, and yeah. Hmm. Also learn how to cook ramen noodles in plastic jar, microwave, water boiled in microwave. Okay, that's very important. Urban survival skill. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Also exercise. Okay, yeah. And keep it positive, optimistic, peaceful, loving. Yeah. And be hopeful. Yeah. Optimism. Okay. And yeah, believe in some divinity out there, okay? Yeah, higher being, okay? And yeah, yeah. It could be organized religion, or it could be your personal religion, okay? My case, yeah, humanology, okay? Yeah, and it really helps, okay? Yeah. And also, do not be too shy to ask people for help. Free food, sometimes, okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I know how it is. I've been there many times in my life. I'm 47, okay? Yeah, tomorrow actually is my 48th birthday, okay? We have a nice birthday party here, okay? So, yeah, birthday apple. I have apples and I have 48 candles, okay? So, we have a nice birthday party tomorrow, okay? Yeah, so, yeah, I turn 48 tomorrow, okay? So, yeah, I've been through some experiences, nicer ones and more difficult ones, okay? I've been through uh, variety, diversity of experiences. Okay, because tomorrow I turn 48. Okay, yeah, I've been to many places. I've met many people, and I've been through good times, some difficult times, but maybe not too difficult though. Okay, so maybe I'm spoiled. Okay, let's say 5 minutes break. Okay, I need some vocal rest. Okay, I have that luxury. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm spoiled. Okay, yeah, time check. How many minutes do we have? We got 10 minutes left. Yeah, yeah. So 5 minutes break. Okay, thank you. Because humor show. Humor school. Okay. Yeah, yeah. 5 minutes break. Thank you. Okay, yeah, yeah. 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, thank you. All right. All right. 5 minutes. Okay, welcome back, back. Good evening. Let's do some acting, okay? Yeah, performance art, okay? Acting. Action. Hey, God, Mr. God, Miss Goddess, welcome to Human Show, Human School. Yeah, how are you doing this fine evening? The divinity up there. Hey, what are you complaining about? No, I'm not complaining about anything. No, I'm thanking you for joining us in Human Show. Hey, what are you complaining about? No, I'm not complaining about anything. No, I'm counting my blessing from you, divinity, okay? Mr. God, Miss Goddess, okay, no matter what your gender is, okay. But I just want to say thank you. Hey, you want to thank us? Sing us a song. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Yeah, I can do that. I can sing you a song. Go for it. I want to thank you. Da, 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 da. Okay, yeah, okay, you can stop, okay? Well, sing called, okay. I think that's Dido, Miss Dido, okay. Yeah, who worked with Eminem, okay. Yeah, I want to thank you, okay. Yeah, nice, good song, okay? Yeah, appreciation, gratitude. Yeah, nice. Okay, yeah, okay, nice. Mm. So, friends, thank you. Yeah. Look, there are good people in the world, and there are good divinities up there, okay. So, but you need to learn martial arts. Why? Because uh, in the world, there's some people who are not so nice. You have to protect yourself. Also, you need to protect your loved ones. Okay, so learn martial arts. That's my recommendation as a humanologist. Okay, yeah. But do not get into any trouble. Okay. Also learn about communication skill, social skill, how to neutralize a hostile situation with positive attitude, silence, listening, or just smile. Okay. Tolerance, patience. Yeah, that works most of the cases. Okay, but sometimes martial arts necessary on a rare occasions. Okay, yeah. Have I had that situation? Yeah, yeah, a couple of times. I'm 47. Tomorrow I turn 48. Okay, very few occasions. Okay, yeah, martial arts intervention was necessary. How many times in my life? 48 years, almost life. One or two or three. Not that many, okay? But communication skill, social skills, tolerance, patience, most times it worked. Patience, okay? But some other times, yeah, martial arts, one or two or three occasions, yeah. But it's rare occasions, okay? But it did happen in my life, okay? But yeah, it did very well, okay? Nobody went to jail. We got injured. No, some hurt feelings. I tell you that after 2 minutes break. How much time do we have left? We got 10 minutes left. Okay, yeah. So 2 minutes break. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, sure. You got a little much, okay? Okay, so some story time martial arts. Okay, okay. So it was peaceful, rather peaceful resolution, but it was like this. Somewhere in America, what state? I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, some state in America, but it was not Alaska. Okay, so some state in America. Okay, I was a designated driver. Okay, and so I was driving my car. Passenger seat next to me, a guy, and in the back seat, two ladies. Okay, I was designated driver, so it was my car. Some state in America. Okay, how many years ago? More than 20 years ago. So maybe less than 20 years ago, somewhere around there. Okay, so and this guy was drunk. It was the passenger seat. I was designated driver. I was not drunk at all. Backseat, two ladies. And this guy next to me, he was getting rowdy, noisy. He's drunk. Okay. He's being too chatty. So I pulled over some to parking lot over some supermarket. It was late at night, maybe 1 a.m. Some weekend, maybe Saturday weekend. Okay. 15 years ago, somewhere. But it was not in Alaska. Okay, it was some other state. Okay. We were adults. Okay. That guy was older than me. Two ladies, one of them older than me, one of them younger than me. Okay, so and this guy next to me is drunk, passenger seat in my car. Okay, he's getting too rowdy, noisy. Okay, too chatty. So I pulled over to a parking lot safely, empty parking lot late at night, maybe 2 a.m. And he was about to be a little bit not nice to the two ladies in the backseat in my car. I was wearing seatbelt. Now time check. How? What? Do we have 5 minutes left? About. Okay. So I was wearing seatbelt, designated driver. I was sober, okay. But this guy in passenger seat, he was drunk, okay, and he was being rude to the ladies in the back seat of my car, two ladies, okay. So I had to intervene. I was wearing seatbelt, designated driver, sober, okay. Uh, so I could not go to the back of him and grab his neck with my elbow, arm choke, real naked neck choke. I could not do that. I was in my driver's seatbelt, empty parking lot for some supermarket, empty parking lot, okay. But he was being too rude to the ladies in the backseat. And verbally rude, but he went more than that. Then he was drunk. He was about to get physically abusive. So I was still my seatbelt, driver seat, okay? So he was like judo choking neck. It was not like that. It was like seatbelt, okay? But I know Chinese martial arts, kung fu, okay? Yeah, three finger, eagle claw, okay? So yeah, Adam's apple, okay? That's what I did. Okay? Right? Adam's apple. So yeah, just three fingers, okay? Adam's apple, okay? Just slowly squeezing in, okay? So he tapped out. Chinese kung fu, okay? Eagle claw. Yeah, Adam's apple, just three fingers. Yeah, yeah, the Adam's apple, okay? The trachea, the air windpipe, okay? He stopped being rude to the ladies, two ladies in the backseat, okay? So he stopped. So I intervened, okay? Nobody got injured, okay? Yeah, he stopped. That actually happened, okay? I'm not making this up. Okay. I don't know occasion when I had to use martial arts. Some dance club, okay, some barroom fight between some two guys, okay. There is a upstairs, okay, is a underground dance club, okay, somewhere in America, okay. Not in Alaska, though, okay. So Alaskans are nice, okay. So other some other states, okay. Yeah, it's some yeah, it's late at night. Bar is closed, dance club is closed, okay. You're going upstairs, okay. Underground dance club, big dance floor. I love that dance club, okay. But two guys fighting, okay. There, yeah, it's not. I'm not in my car. It's stairs from underground to ground floor. Okay, you're walking upstairs. Okay, from underground dance floor. Okay, most people. Okay, then I did the naked, real naked choke. Okay, around this guy's neck to separate two fighting guys. Yeah, no injury. Okay, I separate them. Okay, so okay, yeah. Hmm? Peaceful revolution. peaceful resolution. Okay, nobody got injured. Okay, yeah, just but I did that real naked choke, like jujitsu style. Okay, I did that. Okay, yeah, everything fine. Okay, so, yeah, it's been 2 hours. Okay, I'll see you next time. Okay, yeah, maybe tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Long martial arts. Okay, yeah, thank you.